When the bride asked for forgiveness, the father-in-law answered. In an ordinary town in Colorado, a family believed they finally found the daughter they never had. But life often hides the truth behind silence. And love sometimes arrives disguised as betrayal. This is the story of a bride who shocked her father-in-law. The Turner family lived in a quiet suburban town in Colorado, in a house where autumn trees surrounded the backyard like golden curtains. They had only one son, Aaron, kind, hardworking, and dependable. His parents, Daniel and Martha, raised him with patience and strong values. They wished that after Aaron's mother passed 3 years ago, someone would step into the family and bring warmth back into the empty house. Then came Olivia. She was independent, modern, and confident. Aaron met her at a winter charity event. She cared for her community, volunteered at the town shelter, laughed easily, and carried herself with simplicity. Daniel instantly saw something different in her, something gentle. Soon, Aaron and Olivia married. Daniel welcomed her into the home, not like a daughter-in-law but like the daughter he never had. He cared for her more than she expected, fixing her car heater in the snowy mornings, cleaning the driveway so she wouldn't slip, and making her breakfast when she woke late on weekends. Family deserves care, he would say. For months, peace lived in the Turner household. But not every story stays as beautiful as it begins. Something hidden in Olivia's heart was waiting to surface. Olivia started working late. At first, Daniel believed her. She was young and ambitious. Aaron trusted her completely. But Daniel began noticing little details. The phone always flipped downward when she received a message. She stopped eating dinner with them. She grew distant with Aaron, but strangely kinder with Daniel. She would sit with him on the porch and talk about loneliness, grief, and regret. He never imagined there was another meaning behind her words. One night, she came home past midnight. Aaron was asleep. Daniel sat waiting. Everything okay? He asked. Her voice trembled. Life never goes the way you think. He saw something in her eyes, fear or guilt, he couldn't tell. Daniel knew secrets because he once had carried one too. So he didn't judge her. He gave her space. He believed she would come forward in her own time. He still treated her like his daughter. But the truth was already walking closer to their front door. Daniel would soon witness something that would challenge his trust forever. It happened on a Saturday afternoon. Daniel went to the garage to grab a toolbox and found the back door slightly open. He stepped outside and froze. A car was parked behind the fence. A man stepped out. He kissed Olivia. Not a goodbye kiss, but the kiss of someone who belonged. She didn't push him away. Daniel's heart cracked, not from anger, but from disappointment. He had trusted her. Protected her. Treated her like family. For hours, Daniel paced his room, torn between confronting her and keeping silent. He remembered his wife's words before she died. Don't destroy people in anger. Save them if you can. Daniel wasn't ready to accuse. Not yet. Later that night, he caught Olivia alone in the kitchen. Are you happy here? He asked. Her hands shook. I wish life were simple. He didn't say what he saw. Not yet. Sometimes it's too early to walk into a burning house. But the fire in Olivia's life was just getting started. Aaron soon realized something was wrong. Olivia became colder. Arguments sparked. The house that once felt peaceful now echoed with tension. One evening Daniel found Aaron sitting alone in the living room, staring into space. I don't know what's happening, Aaron whispered. Daniel looked into his son's tired eyes. He thought about telling him everything, but the fear of breaking his son's heart held him back. Instead, the truth arrived in a different way. One morning, Daniel found Olivia crying in the backyard. He walked over silently. She finally broke. I made mistakes. I hurt your son. I lied. Daniel listened. Not as a judge. But as a father. Why? He asked. I thought I didn't deserve this family, she said. For the first time, Daniel wasn't angry. He only feared what this would do to Aaron. Olivia's confession was only the beginning of the real surprise. Daniel expected Olivia to run away. Leave Aaron. Destroy everything. But something else happened. The man she had been seeing tried forcing her to leave the marriage. He wanted her to abandon her family and start a new life with him. Olivia refused. I was wrong. But this home saved me. Daniel stood behind her during the confrontation, not because she deserved forgiveness, but because he saw someone choosing the harder path. She cut ties with the man. She stopped lying. She apologized to Aaron and offered to leave if that's what he wanted. But Aaron said something no one expected. Let's fix this together. Daniel felt something break inside him, not pain, but healing. He realized she wasn't the villain he'd thought she was. She was just a broken person trying to find her way back. But the father-in-law still had one last surprise to reveal. Days later, Daniel asked Olivia to walk with him by the river. You think I'm disappointed in you, he said quietly. But I'm proud. She stared at him, shocked. I saw your mistakes. But I also saw your fight to make things right. You saved my son in a way I couldn't. Then Daniel revealed something only he knew. Before my wife died, she told me we would receive someone in this house who needed a second chance. And she asked me to treat her like a daughter. Olivia's breath broke. She was talking about you, he whispered. Olivia fell into his arms, sobbing. Not because she was forgiven, but because she had finally found a father figure who didn't give up on her when she failed. Life didn't fix overnight. Trust took time. But change was real. Aaron and Olivia began rebuilding their marriage slowly. Therapy, honesty, commitment. Daniel didn't interfere, he supported silently, the same way a father supports a child learning to walk. Months later, on a quiet Sunday morning, Olivia made breakfast for Daniel. She put a hand on his shoulder and said, You didn't just treat me like a daughter. You saved me like one. Daniel smiled. Family isn't given. It's earned. In that moment, the woman who had once broken the home became the one who protected it. And the father-in-law realized something extraordinary. Sometimes the most unexpected person becomes the greatest blessing. The daughter he never had became the daughter he could never lose.